Welcome back. As you can see by the title, I've got a good story for you today. So strap in, let's get it straight into it. To tell this story properly, I have to tell it from the very beginning. I'm talking like I was 8 years old beginning. Like I met this person at 8 years old. And I just been introduced to this person that I was just mentioning. And it was Kat. We're going to call them Kat at least. And Kat, she was a girl that was the daughter of a family friend of my family's. Yeah, friends, Pretty cool, right? She's like a year and a half older than me, still is, obviously, and she's cool as hell. To this day, we're still cool. Fast forward 4 years after I was 8 and I met this girl, I learned she was experimenting with drugs. Fast forward another 4 years, I was experimenting with drugs and she was graduating. Yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. Now, don't do drugs, especially at 16, or especially at 13 or 14. Just don't do drugs under the age of 21. Just don't do drugs. How's that? We'll just go with that. Don't do drugs. But fast forward again, I'm 16. Kat had just graduated high school, and we were at the graduation ceremony coming back for the party. Now, her graduation party had 5 other people coming, or 4 other people coming, because I was the 5th. Yeah, and this group of people was as follows: Carter, T, Tony, and last but not least, Ellie. Now, you're not going to hear much about the rest of them, except for Carter. Everyone was showing up, and the plan was to eat pizza. We had a fuck ton of Dominoes, and smoke some weed. Crucial detail there. Now, everyone's pulled up. Fast forward again, everyone's pulling up, right? Carter started smoking us out. Carter is Kat's boyfriend. Carter's cool as hell. And he gives this weird gesture if I want any. And you know what? This guy was so funny and so charismatic and so great that every fucking time he would pass this to me, I would say yes. Except for after the 3rd hit. But yeah, we're smoking, we're hanging out, and we're just chilling. We're just all fucking high. And this was wax, by the way. This was not flower. This wasn't light shit. This wasn't normal stoner. This is heavy duty stoner. You know what I'm saying? And I am fucking gone at this point. I'm still gone. And I'm yo, I want some pizza. I'm getting kind of hungry. And I'm sitting there and they're still smoking. And they're on the 4th and 5th hits. But they're not nearly as gone as I am. They've got much more of a tolerance. Now we go inside. We got our pizza. I've eaten 2 slices at this point. I'm just vibing, talking to Carter, hanging out with Kat, and our group starts to head downstairs to the hangout spot of the basement. Now we're chilling, eating pizza, and I start to get transfixed on the cats down there, the actual animals, because they had 4 animals. They had 2 dogs, 2 cats, and yeah, they were cool. And the shyest cat was coming up to me. Her name's Annie, and she's coming up to me, and I'm just starting to pet on her, and she's loving on me, and she's all over me. She's loving me. She's the shyest cat, but she's known me for years, and we're just hanging out, and I'm petting her, she's sitting there, we're just chilling, and eventually my friends notice, and they start calling me the cat whisperer. It was pretty funny. And yeah, they're just realizing I'm slipping out of the conversation more and more. I'm not talking, I'm very quiet, I can't think, so whenever they're trying to talk to me, I'm just what? I'm just so fucked up. And they just start tapping on me, trying to get me to interact more and talk, because then I can at least feign innocence. But yeah, I'm just cooked and sauteed and just fried and absolutely air fried, if you know what I'm saying. Now it's 9 p.m. I have to start trying to head home, so I text my grandpa, and he starts heading over to pick me up from Kat's house. So the group starts moving upstairs to wait for my grandpa with me. My friends knew I was fried as fuck, and especially Kat. Kat pulls me aside and says, "You sure you're good to be around your grandparents? Are you good to be around my parents? Are you good?" And I respond with, "Probably not, but I'll manage." So I get upstairs and stand and wait. I see my grandpa's car pull up, and I even start to go, "Grandpa's here! I gotta go!" out loud. I didn't think I said this out loud, so this makes this even more funny. I start to get really fuzzy in my memories here, so I'm very inaccurate and I apologize. But what I remember is I was just standing there, feeling like I'm transcending to the stairways of heaven while staring at my grandpa's car. And I sit there and I stare for 5 fucking minutes. I swear to God. And then I snap out of it, out of nowhere, and reality hits me in the face. Reality had a gift for me. This gift was Kat's parents laughing at me and taking a photo and a selfie with me after they realized I was like coherent again. And yeah, it was pretty great. They were laughing and I thought I was fucked. Now, when I say my eyes were bloodshot red, I mean bloodshot. I mean, whew, fuck. I was gone. You know, I was crisped. And they knew, and they took the photo, and there's a photo of me somewhere with red ass eyes and a peace sign up next to Kat's parents. I don't know where. It's probably sitting in their gallery somewhere. They still have it to this day, I'd assume. But yeah, I was talking to Kat's parents, and Kat's dad goes, "Now get your ass out of here and sober up, kid. Try not to act too high on the way home. Be good." And I ask, "Wait, you're not mad at me?" And her dad says, "No, dude, I really don't give a shit. Just be more careful, because we don't need your grandparents mad at us." And I asked the stupidest question right after that. "You're not gonna tell him?" He goes, "No, dumbass. Go get in your grandpa's car." So I hugged her parents, I hugged Kat, I dapped up everybody else, and I went to the car. I get in grandpa's car, and it's pretty chill. We talked about the whole day except for getting high, all that, obviously. And luckily, I was on point on pretending to be sober for the rest of the night. Because, honestly, there wasn't much to pretend to do. All I needed to do was pretend to be tired and go to bed when I got home. And I did. It was 9:30. I wake up the next, morning at, 2 a.m. to go pee, and I'm still high. And that's how I knew I was, really fucked up for a long time. But yeah, I just slept it off, and it was a vibe. The moral of the story is, don't do drugs if you're underage. Look, this is a funny story, and I love telling this one. But just because this one had a good ending doesn't mean that all of them have a good ending. And this is still highly illegal that I did this. Don't do this. It's fucking stupid. Don't. Especially if you see my video and decide, I'm gonna do that. No, don't go do something because I am telling a story about it. And yeah, just be smart, guys. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I don't want anyone getting in trouble. But thanks for watching the vid. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is. And sorry about the late upload. But see y'all later. Peace.